The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll change the look. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Second and 10.
180, 180. Do on left. Yeti, 63, 6, crowd left Yeti. Hey, 70. No.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now Hurts going to move them around.
Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. And now the Bucs deciding to take. Timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
63, 63, back. Go Silver, ready? Crowd left Yeti.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Again, it's Barkley. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
63, 6. Hey, Silver. Yeti, Yeti. Hey, 73. Hey. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Complete to Jalen McMillan. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's Mayfield. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got his man on the out route. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Complete to number 13.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. Passing down here, 5 receivers on the field as they look at a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the 1st down.
That's Buccaneers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd and 6.
Mayfield now. And he fires one, but incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Real. Run. Alert.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. From a yard out. And the Bucs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
1st and goal. Forget running the football. Forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Well, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think 1st and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D-line that almost had it. But 3rd down coming up. Now Hurts changing up the play.
63.
Now back to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Hey, easy, 63.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it is caught. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
That's good.
And now an audible here into something else.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, Silver. Hey, 70.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Quick slant, Dotson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
12 more yards. That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
63.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be caught for an touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Such an art to dot the I, just get the feet in right there against the line before going out of bounds.
Such an incredibly graceful, athletic play, but also a lot of practice goes into it. They work on that to make sure that they learn how to train their feet to get down in bounds.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mayfield looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans.
Let's go.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. To throw, Mayfield. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Pistol. Up. Regular. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Hey, easy, 6, 9. Yeti. Hey, 73. Crowd left, Yeti. Tiger Hornet.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 77 66 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. And now they'll shift things around. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
2nd and 3.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
7-yard gain. Complete to Mike Evans.
Mayfield with it once more. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Mayfield. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
180! Real. Run. Pistol. Hey, alert!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on 4th. An audible here to get a new look. Fourth down, Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. That fourth down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs.
Kings, Kings, Kings! Hey, alert, 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 alert! God.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Alert, alert, alert! Good. What? Alert, 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 alert!
Mayfield to throw it. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big pickup of 38. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mayfield going to switch things up here. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Run, run, run. Real, real, real. Regular, regular, regular. Kings, Kings, Kings. What's up?
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Mayfield now. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey! Cut! Great, set. Trimmer. Tiger Hornet. Crowd love Yeti. Yeti. Crowd love Yeti. 73.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
63. Hey. Crowd love Yeti. 63. Tiger Hornet.
They'll look to throw here. Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Now Hurts looking to change the play. Back to throw now on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
I'm loving this. Fucking love your offense. Shit, cool.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Hey, alert 33. Real. Stop.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
Alert. Point it right.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, quick throw, finding Mike Evans. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up third down.
Hey, alert. Kings.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
Pistol.
Now Mayfield on fourth down. That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A gain of 9 yards. Complete to Mike Evans. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Watch out.
To throw, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Tampa Bay.
Kings. 180. Real. Stop.
Mayfield looks to throw. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Touchdown, Tampa
Mike
Bay.
Evans with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle to Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And Hurts going to move him around.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
We just saw the dilemma for every coach. You want them to fight for the extra yardage, but somehow continue to cover the football. Oftentimes when you fight that hard, the ball becomes exposed.
Defensively, it's obvious they're trying to be more aggressive. First tackle a little too aggressive. Second one, though, they strip it loose. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Run. Regular. Good. 180. Real. Done.
Now Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 34-yard line.
Pistol. Kings. Up. Run. Alert. Watch.
Throwing, Mayfield. Evans has it left side. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Let's go.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And now they'll audible to something else.
Point it right. Hey, alert. Hurry. Hey, alert 33.
From the gun, Mayfield. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Regular. Good. 180. Kings. Up. What's that?
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. To the goal line, but but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
For the lead, here's third and goal.
Alert, alert! 20! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert, alert! Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing
Great defense, man. Great defense.
This is almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
No touch. Hey, hey. 73.
Here's Hurts to throw. Quick slant, Dotson. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Don't touch it. 180, 180. Crowd left. Yeti, Yeti. Don't touch.
They'll set up to throw. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, Silver. No touch.
Hurts will throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Pinned by Antoine Winfield Jr. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Here's Baker. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Run.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Let's go.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. This is 1st and 10.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a first down. A gain of 5.
Mayfield.
First down.
Now he's going to step up and run. One thing that makes him so tough in these 2-minute drills, you got to take into consideration he's mobile.
And that's a big plus for him, but he also has to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Regular, regular, regular. Dad.
Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now Mayfield. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield to throw. And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They got the touchdown, could not, however, get the 2-point conversion to cap it, and they're still down by a pair. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this.
GG's, man.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Devontae Smith fumbling was wild.
17 seconds
I think that's
to go
what
in the game. I
that
guess
shit
the
is
simple
wild.
question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia. We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, as they say, you drew it up. You couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you wanted to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Baker going to throw this right away. This is caught by McMillan. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
A gain of 3 yards. Complete to Bucky Irving.
Run.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Real. Kings. Alert.
Mayfield now. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's second and inches at the 38-yard line.
And again, it's Mayfield. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Bucky Irving, 37 yards. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily the running, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield. My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Hurts changing up the play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's taken down inside the 30.
16 more yards. Eagles first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Down back at the 31-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle to Smith. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 17-yard line.
63.
Hurts. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
73.
Throwing is Hurts. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A turnover.
Don't quit. 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 It's one turnover. It's a whole game ahead of us, man. Don't quit. Don't quit. Come on. You got a good team. You drove down the field. Don't quit.
Obviously, Charles, always costly, but when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, alert 33. 180. King. Up. Real. Watch out.
Mayfield looks to throw. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Complete to Chris Godwin. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Regular. Point it right. Watch out.
Mayfield. Oh, he's got a bunker. That's complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Real. Hey, alert. Run. Pistol. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Buccaneers.
Point it right.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. Kings.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Alert! Kings! What's that?
Mayfield with it once more. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. This one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
2 yards on the pickup.
Hey,
It's 2nd and
33.
8 at the 9-yard line.
Pistol. Up. Done.
Here's Mayfield. He's got some room to operate. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown
Hey man,
lead now.
you got a game. I mean, I'm up 2 possessions, but you don't got to quit, man. Figure it out.
Go down the field, score on
Right, learn
offense,
something.
take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly
I
right.
love 21
Touchdown,
points, I get it.
touchdown,
I get it.
A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do,
Yeah.
man.
The
You gotta do it.
offense
Don't
is
worry
moving,
about your
man.
hands though.
I might score this.
At their own 35-yard line.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Here's Hurts to throw. His throw incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And that is incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 29 yards. And the Eagles
good job. Good job.
Back within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive one made it to the end zone. Drive two resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
To number 7, Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Officer, alert, 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 alert. Done.
To throw, Mayfield. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry. Real. God.
Throwing, Mayfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Baker changing the play at the line.
Stop.
Quick throw, Mayfield completes it. Touchdown! Chris Godwin as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
A gain of 19 yards. And an Eagle first down.
In motion left comes Brown. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Quick drive there.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I didn't get ball first. I mean, you didn't get the ball first. Oh,
it's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
2nd down and 8. They go play action with Hurts.
And this one is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Here's a diving catch right side.
And let's go.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Now they'll change things up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
This is Smith to the ground. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21.
That's another Eagles first down.
Barkley, inside handoff. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions and what was once a nice drive stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th.
I'm gonna die. Oof, oof, oof.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Yo, you good up there? You okay? Cool. Everybody got to stay healthy.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Santa
Good
Clara.
shit.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
I can tell you where to go. Tell.
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
18. Complete to Chris Godwin. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. Call it a gain of 13. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Jeez.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact.
Saw that.
And really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can
Getting
do
your
is
little
get
gift
up,
there, I tell
get
you.
back in the huddle, and hope your
Little
quarterback gives
gift
you
right
another
there,
shot.
but nope.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Think again, I guess. Think again.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. And this is 3rd down.
Run. Regular.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Got a man, it's Egbuka.
Sit down.
Complete.
Yes.
And he'll take this one in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa. And Greg, that is the way you'd love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field.
What you trying to jam me and miss? I think. You get one shot. Shoot for the best. Let's not miss. The code goes sound like that, right?
Of this one. And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, starting the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead.
Right. Offense, good job. Defense, let's come out here and make something.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
Make something happen, defense. I don't know what you're going to try to do.
The Niners take over first
Let's
and
do
10
this.
at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, definitely good. I don't know his name. Something with P. Next time you come out, I'm gonna get it for you.
From From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jacob Harris in there for the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Back to throw. Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Don't let him score for that. Oh my God.
And he is
What a juke.
They get 24 on that one.
What a
It's
juke.
good for a Niners 1st down.
Get a little step back.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and
Wow.
what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the gun, it's a gift to McCaffrey.
Oh, you like CMC,
They
huh?
managed to bring this down to about the 37. Elijah Cansey.
I don't think I've ever played with the 49ers this season so far.
2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Get set. Run around, stop.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a
I
couple.
gotta make an adjustment. I gotta do this next time. This game over. I gotta make this. All right, let's do it.
And sets up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the
I'll
process
put in,
for a
one of my
quarterback,
linebackers in.
understanding who you can account for with the
defense.
protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Get set.
Not.
It's the quarterback with the
Got
sneak.
it.
And he's going to have a Niners
God
first
damn.
down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Do what we can, man. When you ask
So
us.
some
Get on
early
the axe.
intrigue
They'll do
as
so
we have
much.
reached the end of the 1st quarter. The Bucks have the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
21. Outside.
Throwing is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And it looks
Good read,
like
good read.
the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. Throwing again is Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Throw on there, caught by Kittle.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Third and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey.
He hung on to that? God damn.
They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first
Hung
down.
on to that one.
Now the Bucs will take their first time out.
Yeah,
as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Get set, get set. 118. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Now Purdy. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker.
No way, it couldn't be that easy. No way we're gonna let Purdy just walk through the middle. No way.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. And a nice gain. Getting this to about the 23-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the first down. A gain of 12.
On first down is Mayfield.
Ooh.
Short throw.
They almost got to us, man. That boy Bosa a problem.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. It's a gain of 10. And a Buccaneer first down.
King. Stop.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
He's playing good defense, man.
Here's Here's 2nd and 2.
Play good defense. I like it.
Hey, alert 30, 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Baker to throw. And the rush.
Wonderful defense, man. Nice discipline defense.
So backed up after the sack.
Type of defense you need if you want to win. Feel me?
3rd and 14.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
But listen.
Regular, regular, regular. Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Throwing is Baker. His throw left side is complete.
Here's another side too.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
We got just enough for first down, right?
First down,
It's just enough for first.
Run, run, run.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Stop.
Now Mayfield.
Got him. Oh, God.
Here
Baker.
down the field.
Maker.
Will fall.
Come on. You saw that?
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right
Everybody
here
did
and make
well,
sure they
man. Everybody did their job.
with some sort of points.
Baker
Now,
just missed
that
it.
incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans.
I just thought that would be fun. That probably would be the best play
Gain
call.
just a couple, and now we've got 3rd down coming up.
this is 3rd down.
I got the ball first, right? Yeah.
180. Up, up. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Throwing is Mayfield. And this ball incomplete.
God, that was horrible.
On 3rd
Horrible
down.
play call, horrible pass.
So the hope is your 1/3 down.
At least it wasn't a
conversion
pick.
from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion,
Good
kind of throws a
defense,
wrench
man.
into
Good
those
defense.
plans.
So on
Right,
4th
Mr.
down,
Reed here,
Ryan
there.
Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay.
Good defense.
Back deep for the Niners is Sky Moore.
Come on. Come on.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
28-yard line.
Get set, get set.
1st and 10 for Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
What's up?
Purdy on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I mean, the way you went about that looked like you were pretty
Timing
confident
and
in whatever it is you
trust
saw.
are critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Whatever you didn't get it.
Get set, get set.
Again, it's Purdy. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete.
Thank you. That was not the best way to run that, but hey, did the job.
And that is how this first half will come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins.
Oh. All you got to do is hit the it's a setting kickoff. You can hit it to kick it out the end zone. Yeah, I like to kick it out the end zone because I don't want people to run it back. Huh? Oh, because I don't give you a chance to run it back. There's been too many people running it back. Yeah. And I learned my lesson.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. On the run to the right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Anytime a quarterback is sacked, everyone loves to blame the offensive line, but I think this sack, Mike, is every bit as much on the quarterback as it is the O-line. They gave him more than enough time to get that ball out of his hand, and he simply just holds on too long.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Oh, my God. Drop that shit, man.
All game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
We spend so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the side.
Way too big.
You allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. Kittle is the man in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, 49ers.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
18! 21.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run.
Is intercepted. Picked off.
I saw that coming, so I was like, please throw the ball. I was like, please throw the ball. I hope you see what I see. And I jumped on the dude. Yo, man, that was so satisfying.
Item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in
So
control.
satisfying.
Greg, they scored on their own.
You know that feeling, man. When you put a plan together and it comes together, you put a plan, when you work on a plan and it comes together.
For this defense.
Oh my God! I'm like, yes.
And the Buccaneers move out on top. 14.
God damn, I felt like I caught that pick in real life.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
That it's a deep kick option. You do a triangle with the PlayStation, and it'll give you a kick. You don't want to kick it to nobody. God damn, that was smooth. That felt good right there. Hey man, do what you gotta do. I like that.
A first down throw for Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle.
Got me before I was ready.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
32-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down.
Oh God, that was supposed to be a hit.
Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Yeah.
Get set. Watch out.
Oh my God, really worth it. I was playing some guy earlier, and I had his guy covered. He just threw it to the outside, and he basically peeled off my defender. It was wide open. For a touch, not for a touchdown, for a catch. But yeah, it's pretty useful. It's like a different, pretty useful. You don't know if you're doing it, you don't be throwing it all over the place. I put it on near. I don't think it's hard. Yeah, I put it on. I put like there's a setting. I think it's like 7 in near, so that if you do like, you can only mess up but so much. It's not hard. It's like directional passing. Oh man, I'm here talking. About to be right back in this.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. McCaffrey.
Oh my God! Did you? Oh God! What? Oh my God! That's crazy.
Picking away at this one now. Very big touchdown.
That's insane.
Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, it's Purdy.
Thank you.
Incomplete.
Thought they were gonna have to catch it and spin off my guy, or just go inside and not get touched. I'm right there. Right there. I'm right there.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Funny stuff. I'll probably go mess up.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker.
Thank you for coming out today. Because I just watched traffic out there, man. The rush hour?
24-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
44-yard line.
Hey, alert! Up, up. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
13 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
180. Regular. Run. That's up.
From the gun, it's Mayfield.
Woo!
Batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
King. Alert. Pistol. Watch out.
On 2nd down, Baker. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards.
And the Buccaneer first down.
We like what we see, man. We like what we see. We gotta keep y'all on the field. We like what we see.
Hey, alert 33. Real.
They probably just gonna sack.
Watch out.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Back to the end zone. He's got it.
Number 2, I'll take it.
Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers.
Everything you want to do right there.
Love me a
Greg,
little
in the
cover
fourth
2 in a
quarter.
red
Get
zone.
the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough
What did you say?
possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Nah, it was just obvious. I was wondering if you were disguising it, but it wasn't a disguise. It was reality.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
Yeah, this is funny. I keep playing people who's first time who are just like coming back, but you guys are still pretty good for people who just came back.
At the 35-yard line.
All the update. It's like a whole new game. I was talking to somebody about that a little while ago, like yesterday, actually.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
It is 2nd down and 5.
Get set.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted.
I know what you're doing, man. Come on.
And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
You can't let me know what you're doing, man.
The defense is having a day.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Extend the lead.
GG's. It was fun. Next time. This hair is defense. I'm just sitting in this. But where is the brackets fit? Double? What is this a black skin? Cover 5. Within cover 5 alone. That's all it is. This nigga. It's a wealth of knowledge. A wealth. Too good, bro. Too fucking good. Oh man, I backed up.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Good, P. Willie. Biddy 2. Patrick Willis. I'll take it. Patrick Willis was a dog. But you got some nice ass jerseys on.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started.
And
we are underway from Santa Clara.
Boom.
Now a little across the 25 to the 27.
I think the index career greatest. At least he missed the best injuries. Let's get it, man. You got Mike Capwell, man. Let's chat. Buka.
Mayfield going to the air right away. This is caught by McMillan. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. They'll find McMillan here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Let's go. That's good for a first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
From the gun, Mayfield. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Mayfield with it once more. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. That is caught. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And it's caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing here, Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. So the completion good for 6 yards.
Good linebackers.
It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. A give running left now, Garindo. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Now 3rd down and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. The 20. 5. Touchdown, 49ers. Isaac Garindo, 49 yards. And the Niners respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Run.
Here's Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Kings. Alert. Real.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Pistol. 180! Regular. Hey, alert! Point it right. Up. Watch out!
Mayfield looks to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Real. Kings! Hey, alert 33. Watch out!
Mayfield to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They'll go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
Gain of 6 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Hey, alert! Watch out!
Quick throw. Mayfield completes it. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 23-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Purdy now to throw. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying the ballgame here in the final minute of the 1st half. Pinero's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Now Mayfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, he's got a bunker. That's complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mayfield. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Regular. Hey, we're third, up.
To throw, Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and they take a 17-14 lead. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Final play of the half. Purdy looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Back to throw, Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11. And the 49er.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
10 at the 46-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That's complete to Pearsall. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Purdy will look to throw again here. Will get this into the hands of Ayuk. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Purdy. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Watch out!
A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. And the Buccaneer first down.
Mayfield now from the 50. Now he's going to step up and run. And Mayfield will have a first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for two here.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the two. That's caught at the one. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it in practices, extra periods being put in for the offense on these two-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for two and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on two-point plays as well.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing here, Purdy. That's caught out right by Jennings.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. And now they'll shift things around. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Up, 180.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. What a big 4th quarter fumble recovery a moment ago, and now they are set up with a chance to take the lead. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards for number 11.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Well, the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. You see Purdy. He's going to shift them around. A handoff running right, Garindo. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Here it is, 4th and inches. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Here's 1st and goal.
Get set, left. 18, watch out.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Here's another kneel down as they'll try to set up the game winner. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it'll all come down to the right foot of Eddie Pinheiro. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.